senior African
Well, I want to tell you, say the next Pope could be a black man.
Yeah, but may I tell you, I am mentioning this one.
Yeah.
Name Peter Turkson from Ghana, and one of the most senior African carnivals in the Vatican. And him is one who in Ghana supporting the homosexual and lesbian agenda.
Yeah.
Yes, this boy Turkson from Ghana. And the thing about it is that
when last on the drive come out of 6 Mile, out of Ferry, so I don't know how Bert. I don't know how Bert I go manage. I know the car parts dealer. I don't know how them go manage. When last you pass out of 6 Mile, so they are with you in the cold and in the hot. Well, I see so much things are going on earth. Anybody here say Donald Trump a plan to start a war against Mexico? Anybody hear it? Well, as a matter of fact, the lady who is the president of Mexico, them start move them army to the border. Because, you know, America and Mexico have the same border like Canada and America. Well, she rally up her troop them, hey, well, I brother name Trump, you know, no easy, you know. Yeah, man, she said she now make them take no advantage of just because them name America. And Donald Trump said she making a sad mistake. Yes, that is the latest news. The man a rally up for go invade. Him did say it long time, you know. Say I'm going to send drone over Mexico to get rid of the cartel them, bomb up the cartel them. But it's further than that now because what is FEMA argument? FEMA argument is that she better stop trade with China. That is FEMA argument, you know. No trading with China. I'm going to tell people now who for trade with, you know. I'm going to wage a war against Mexico if she keep trading with China. I don't know how I'm going to manage because I whole heap of country I trade with China now because I'm such a if and but man. Why may I tell you? So we're there with you. I got through the paces. We want to play something and make you hear it. Because really and truly, every time we make one step forward, I'm talking about Rasta now, them push you back. Now I know say them people are in a whole heap of them African state, they don't know nothing about Rasta. They want to see the locks them and them associated with bad man because a whole heap of them youth there in them African country there. Them wear locks as a symbol of badness. Like how you see man with a bleach out there. You know, certain man bleach and put on a tattoo and then you mark him. Well, in a certain country like Nigeria now, where we just did a big up the other day because they move from France. This governor, or what them call them, governor of one of the provinces, he makes some serious statement. Serious statement. I want to play the serious statement. I haven't find the serious statement, but it's amazing. It's amazing what him say. And him serious. Him go beyond, you know, what did I say? What did I say? What the country name Dominic last week. Last week we had talk about Dominica. I know them did have a thing named Dreadlock. Dreadlock, where you can shoot on sight any man who locks. Shoot on sight. Well, this is a similar thing in a Nigeria. Yeah, a very similar thing like where did happen in that country. And it just...
Before we get into the video, my people, you ever think about having your own pharmacy in your backyard? Yeah, man, your own natural pharmacy. Then check out today's sponsors, my people. Medicinal Garden Kit. Now, this one will provide you with 10 different powerful herbs that you can plant right in your backyard, my people. And you don't need a lot of space, you just need a little place, my people, for just shove these seeds in the earth and let them grow. In a no time, you have some powerful herbs that you can use to empower the health, my people. Remember, your health is your responsible. It's super important to have these things in your backyard, just in case any health crisis attack you, my people. You can run in your backyard and you can put on some tea and you can knock with that quick, my people. Remember, herb is the healing of the nation. So my people, check out the link in the description for more information about this, where they'll be breaking down all the benefits of these 10 powerful herbal plants that you can have in your backyard. Check it out, my people.
The herbs are for the healing of the nation.
It's just strange, you know, say, where they are fight for a certain thing, for a certain cause where they are fight for. Yet since we over the other side of the world, you have man who are use the what we call it now, the symbol of Rasta. Yeah, because that is what they might do. They might use the symbol of Rastafari for create another negativity against the people them who actually Rasta. Yes, them actually create this negativity against Rasta, because that is how the people them in them country they see it, you know. From you have locks, you look different. You see locks all over Africa. You have the Maasai people them, you know, you have some people in Nigeria. You have locks all over where they associate with Rasta. But as me say, people always come associate locks with bad man business. That is really why. Because if I can't get this thing up properly, I can't get it properly, you know. I forgot to figure it out, you know. All right, I get it properly. I really want the people them hear it. Really want the people them hear it. I could see if we can't get it now.
Is here, and finally, nobody should carry any kind of health record against inside MENA. I have given you marching order, the security agencies. Anybody that you find with barber or dreadlock, arrest him, barb his hair, and finally, nobody should carry any kind of health record again inside MENA. I have given you marching order, the security agencies. Anybody that you find with barber or dreadlock, arrest him, barb his hair, and finally, nobody should carry any kind of health record again inside MENA. I have given you marching order, the security agencies. Anybody that
You hear what the man say? They're serious, you know. The man say. The man say, anybody, any man that you find with dreadlocks in Nigeria state, you should arrest him, cut his ear, and fine him. And the people them start to clap. The governor said, any man that you find with dreadlocks in Nigeria state, you should arrest him, cut his ear, and fine him. And then the people them clap. Ignorance is a hell of a thing though. But then they might have a thing a go on in a film country. Because he might talk about terrorism in the country. He might talk about people that try a cool business in the country. And when him look, him see the youth them locks up and them rebellious. Only for the youth them who locks rebellious. And them youth they don't know nothing about Rasta anymore than them say image of Rasta and them listen to somebody tune them. You know, because it's a French country. So most of them youth they talk French. Them hear what Rasta do and what Rasta fight against. And them put themselves in the place of Rasta. Locks up and all these things. If you ask them anything about Rasta, they don't know nothing about Rasta. More than them see Bob Marley sing. And these people who are supposed to be the leader of them now, when them see that a bus out of them country, them resent it. Them resent it. It's not like Jamaica where Rasta does, when you're a Rasta, you start out, you keep to yourself, or you're going to some bush go live. You know, it's not like that. Rasta get beaten in a Jamaica, not because him did take up this against the people them, are thief, you know, rob and all them something there. No. So we have to bear the brunt all the while. I wonder if some Rasta, group of Rasta go down there. I wonder if a group of Rasta go down there, if would have the same mindset. Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Senegal, and now Namibia. I take all of what you call African nationalism. Them not reach Pan-African yet. Well, I never say them because when other man attack, him not really reach the Pan-African agenda. You know, them not exposed to dreadlocks in the real sense of Rastafari. Dreadlocks is just a hairstyle to them. And the youth, them who them say avant dreadlocks, is behaving in such a way that them need to go to prison. So that is how I'm see it. Anybody where you say I wear dreadlocks, you have the right to hold them and cut off them locks and charge them too. Well, I tell you, when will it happen? When will it finish? It's just the same old song continuously. I got you. Meanwhile, on the other side, we want to play this. Because if we can't play this, we want to play this, you know. All right. This is some development in Zimbabwe. Very important. Zimbabwe have produced car now, electric car, and it don't need no battery too. May I tell you, these are some things that I'm not tell you about in Africa, but we have to make you hear it.
What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this video, Africa is quietly revolutionizing the automotive industry? I'm not talking about importing cars or assembling foreign brands. I'm talking about groundbreaking innovations like Zimbabwe's self-powered electric vehicle, running entirely on radio waves. Yes, you heard that right. Cars powered by radio frequencies. No fuel, no batteries, just pure, unadulterated ingenuity. If that sounds impossible, stick around, because today we're diving deep into Africa's incredible automotive transformation, a story of resilience, creativity, and a continent rewriting the rules of mobility. And hey, if you're excited to explore more cutting-edge tech with us, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free and it helps us bring you more mind-blowing content every week. Africa is churning out around 30,000 vehicles every single day. Let that sink in for a moment. That's over 10 million cars a year rolling off production lines from the bustling factories of Morocco in the north to the industrial hubs of South Africa down south. But these aren't just any cars. They're built with a purpose, designed specifically for African roads, African climates, and African lives. This isn't about mass-producing generic sedans. It's about crafting vehicles that resonate with the heartbeat of the continent. At the forefront of this revolution stands Maxwell Chikumbutso, a Zimbabwean inventor with a vision that defies conventional thinking. Back in 2009, Chikumbutso unveiled something extraordinary, the micronic energy device. This isn't your average gadget. It's a technology that captures ambient radio frequencies from the air and converts them into usable electric energy. Fast forward to today, and he's taken that invention a step further, creating the world's first self-powered electric vehicle. Picture this. A car that doesn't need gas stations, doesn't rely on charging points, just a vehicle that powers itself as it drives, tapping into the invisible energy all around us. This isn't just a cool idea, it's a potential lifeline for millions across Africa. Fuel prices are sky high in many regions and electricity grids are patchy at best. A self-powered car could slash transportation costs, connect remote communities, and redefine what mobility means in places where traditional infrastructure falls short. But Chikumbutso's story is just one thread in a much larger tapestry. Countries like South Africa, Morocco, Nigeria, and Ghana are stepping up their automotive game, producing vehicles that are tough, practical, and innovative. Take Morocco, for example. In less than 2 decades, it's gone from having virtually no automotive industry to becoming Africa's largest car exporter. In 2023 alone, Morocco shipped 400,000 vehicles to Europe, fueled by strategic partnerships with global giants like Renault and Stellantis, and a relentless focus on building local expertise. South Africa's automotive sector employs over 100,000 people and contributes 4.3% to the nation's GDP. Nigeria and Ghana are emerging as hubs for affordable, locally assembled cars. This isn't about catching up to the rest of the world. It's about forging a path that's uniquely African. For decades, Africa was seen as little more than a dumping ground for second-hand cars from Europe and Asia, cast-offs that sputtered along until they gave out. But that narrative is dead. Today, Africa isn't just assembling foreign brands, it's innovating, designing, and producing vehicles that meet its own standards and needs. This shift is monumental, and here's why it matters. First, it's about economic empowerment. By building cars locally, African countries are creating jobs, hundreds of thousands of them. Factories need workers, supply chains need suppliers, and innovation needs engineers. In South Africa, the automotive industry isn't just a job creator, it's a lifeline for families and communities. Morocco's export boom has turned car manufacturing into a cornerstone of its economy, proving that Africa can compete on the global stage. Second, it's about relevance. African engineers know their continent better than anyone. They understand the realities of unpaved roads, scorching heat, and unpredictable fuel availability. They're not just designing luxury sports cars for smooth highways. They're building rugged, reliable vehicles that can handle the chaos of real life. Higher ground clearance, stronger suspensions, dust-resistant engines. These are the hallmarks of African automotive design. Finally, it's about pride. Africa's automotive revolution is a middle finger to the idea that the continent can't innovate. Maxwell Chikumbutso's self-powered car, Morocco's export dominance, Nigeria's growing assembly lines. These are stories of ambition and ingenuity. They're inspiring a new generation of African dreamers, from kids tinkering in garages to students studying engineering, all eager to leave their mark on the world. This isn't just an industry, it's a movement, and it's only getting started. Let's get practical for a second. What makes African-made cars different? It's not about flashy features or high-tech gimmicks, it's about solving real problems. African roads aren't always the pristine asphalt you see in car commercials. They're dirt tracks, pothole mazes, and flood-prone paths that would chew up a standard sedan in days. That's why African automakers prioritize durability over everything else. Stronger suspensions to absorb the jolts, higher ground clearance to navigate rocky terrain, dust-resistant components to keep engines running in arid regions. These aren't optional extras, they're necessities. And it's not just about toughness, it's about versatility. In Africa, a vehicle often has to wear many hats. It might need to haul a farmer's crops to market in the morning, shuttle a dozen kids to school by noon, and carry supplies for a small business by night. That's why you see so many multi-purpose vehicles coming out of African factories. Vans, minibuses, trucks, built to do it all. Then there's the cost factor. Fuel is a luxury in many parts of Africa, and electricity isn't guaranteed. A gallon of gas can cost more than a day's wages, and charging an electric vehicle is a pipe dream in areas without reliable power. That's where innovations like Chikumbutso's self-powered car shine. By eliminating the need for fuel or charging stations, it's not just a technological marvel, it's a practical answer to a pressing problem. Sure, it's not on every street corner yet. Some skeptics question whether radio waves can generate enough juice to power a full-sized car, but even as a proof of concept, it's a game changer. It's a glimpse into the future where mobility isn't a privilege, it's a right. Across the continent, this focus on real-world needs is everywhere. In Ghana, companies like Kantanka are producing affordable SUVs built for rural roads. In South Africa, manufacturers tweak designs to handle everything from urban sprawl to coastal humidity. This isn't innovation for innovation's sake, it's innovation with a purpose. Building a car isn't a solo act, it's a team sport. From the steelworkers forging the chassis to the coders programming the electronics, every vehicle is the result of countless hands working together. In Africa, this collaboration is the secret sauce behind the automotive boom. Local supply chains are the backbone of this ecosystem. African automakers don't just import everything. They source steel from Kenyan mills, tires from Egyptian factories, and upholstery from Nigerian workshops. This keeps costs down, sure, but it does something even more important. It spreads the wealth. Small businesses, often family-run or youth-led, thrive by supplying parts and services. A tire maker in Cairo might employ a dozen people who, in turn, support their families. A fabric shop in Lagos could grow from a side hustle to a full-fledged supplier. Multiply that by thousands, and you've got an economic ripple effect that lifts entire communities. But collaboration goes beyond parts. It's about knowledge, too. Universities and tech institutes across Africa are partnering with automakers to refine designs, test materials, and train the next generation of engineers. In Zimbabwe, Chikumbutso's team works with local electronics experts to perfect the micronic energy device. In South Africa, universities collaborate with global brands to ensure export-ready quality. This synergy between industry, academia, and local talent is what gives Africa's automotive revolution its staying power. And it's not just local. International partnerships are key, too. Morocco's rise as an export giant came from teaming up with companies like Renault, who brought expertise and investment. South Africa's factories build BMWs and Toyotas alongside homegrown designs. These collaborations aren't about dependence. They're about leveraging global know-how to amplify African innovation. Africa stands at a crossroads. On one hand, it could follow the old path of fossil fuel dependence, pumping out gas guzzlers like the industrialized world did for decades. On the other, it has a chance to leapfrog the mess entirely and embrace a cleaner, greener future. Spoiler alert, it's choosing the latter. Electric vehicles, EVs, are popping up across the continent, and they're not just imports. Kenya's rolling out charging stations powered by geothermal energy. Uganda's Kira Motors has built a solar-powered bus that harnesses the country's abundant sunlight. Nigeria is tinking with biofuels made from local crops like cassava, cutting reliance on imported oil. These aren't one-off experiments. They're part of a broader push towards sustainable mobility. But Maxwell Chikumbutso's self-powered car takes the cake. By tapping into radio waves, an ever-present resource, it sidesteps the need for batteries, chargers, or fuel pumps. No mining for lithium, no coal plants to power it, just a car that runs on the energy already floating around us. Is it perfect? Not yet. And critics argue that radio waves don't pack enough punch to scale up. And without hard data, it's tough to say how viable it is. But here's the thing. Even if it's not ready for prime time, it's a bold, crazy, brilliant idea. And in a continent where necessity breeds invention, that's exactly the kind of thinking that could spark a revolution. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword here. It's a survival strategy. Africa's population is booming, its cities are growing, and its resources are finite. By betting on green tech now, the continent isn't just saving the planet, it's future-proofing its economy. Let's not kid ourselves. Africa's automotive revolution isn't all smooth sailing. There are hurdles, big ones, and they're not going away overnight. Supply chain disruptions are a headache. Global shipping delays, like those we saw during the pandemic, can grind production to a halt. A factory in Johannesburg might be waiting on parts from Asia while a deadline looms. Infrastructure's another pain point. Unreliable power grids mean blackouts that stall assembly lines. Rough roads make it tough to transport finished vehicles, and don't get me started on regulations. Every country has its own rules, from safety standards to import taxes, turning cross-border trade into a bureaucratic maze. Then there's the skepticism. Chikumbutso's self-powered car, plenty of folks call it too good to be true. Without peer-reviewed studies or independent tests, it's hard to silence the doubters. Is it a scam, a pipe dream, or just ahead of its time? We don't have all the answers yet, but the questions aren't stopping progress. They're driving it. African entrepreneurs and governments are tackling these challenges head-on. Morocco is building better ports to streamline exports. South Africa is investing in renewable energy to keep factories humming. Zimbabwe's Chikumbutso keeps tinkering, undeterred by the naysayers. It's not easy, but it's happening. The future is bright. It's just going to take some grit to get there. While Africa's rewriting ground mobility, China's taking to the skies. Meet the Xpeng X2, a flying car that's not just a prototype, but a real functioning vehicle. This octocopter, with 8 motors for safety and stability, can take off vertically from a rooftop or street. It's got a 25-minute flight time, autonomous navigation powered by AI, and a sleek design that screams sci-fi blockbuster. Why bring this up? Because innovation is a global game, and Africa's revolution is part of a bigger wave. From radio-powered cars to flying taxis, the future of transportation is being reimagined, and Africa's right in the mix. Whether it's a self-powered car in Zimbabwe or a flying vehicle in China, these breakthroughs share a common thread. They're solving real problems with bold, outside-the-box thinking. Africa's automotive revolution isn't just about building cars. It's about building a future where mobility is affordable, sustainable, and tailored to the people who need it most. For the rest of the world, it's a wake-up call. Innovation doesn't have a single zip code. It's happening in Harare, Lagos, and Casablanca just as much as in Silicon Valley or Shanghai. The ideas coming out of Africa, self-powered vehicles, rugged designs, green tech, could shape the global automotive landscape for decades. So next time you think about the future of transportation, don't just look west, look south too.
Continent!
By the way, if you're enjoying this...
We are listening to our laments! You know here! Continent! The end! The end!
So you hear that? No, since them tariff argument come up, the eyes on China. China is the biggest exporter of anything. Anything. Because if you're going to Africa and going to the market them and the store them, everything in there was made in China. And if you're going to America, America is the biggest importer of Chinese goods. Now, something happened this week, and me and my lady sit down and talk about it because she know about them something there. But it come out in plain sight when the tariff thing on Trump and Trump are going. You see all of them designer clothes when I wear, and designer jeans when I wear, and designer bag when I wear, because how much dollars I used to man have on certain shoes, and them I call the name of the shoes, and them how much him pay feet and all them something there. Well, listen to me now. This is serious. All of them was made in China. All of them was made in China. And not only that, Gucci and Hilfiger and all of these big designers, they make them things in China, and when it reach in Italy or Germany or whatever, them put on them label upon it, and you pay for the name. It's the name you pay for, you know. It's not the clothes. Because you can't get the same clothes in the market where some of them people, you say, hang up them clothes downtown. At China, them get them from, you know. But because it don't have on the label where you want it to have on, you're not going to buy it. So you're going to one of them when you're on tour, or when you're bridging a come, you ask him for your handbag. Hey, the man them show you, them ask you, how much you think an iPhone costs for make in a China? No more than $15. What me I say? Me say no more than $15. The iPhone where I use will cost 100,000 Jamaican, brand new. And it will cost more now. At $15 it costs. So you cannot imagine, hey, the Chinese them pack up 2 planes, an iPhone before the tariff hit them, you know. Pure iPhone upon the plane, you know, are coming out of America. Because them are coming to America before the tariff start. So them can't sell them off. When you there, I look upon designer this and you have some artists here that way there, you know. Yeah, man, you have some artists where him have on certain clothes and him a show off on poor people. Say him have on this and that and this and that, and how much him pay for it. When the same clothes can be had in the market from the downtown people them, from the people them who you call Bendong Plaza, the same jeans, we don't have on nothing more than made in China. It's the same jeans made in China that have on Gucci and Fucci and Uchi pan it, where you could pay $500 for. You can't get it downtown for $3,000, $4,000 Jamaican. I laugh till I pop up because why them are doing it is for sure Americans. When Donald Trump say they are being ripped off, China rip them off. The Chinese them have said no, we are ripping off. It's una rip off on yourself. It's una have big people there. Come buy with things them and order things from we. And when them get it, them carry come back in a Milan and in a Paris and all these places and then put them label upon it and then sell it back to America again. It's a serious thing. So watch how you buy designer this and a designer that and a ball out, but you have a designer this and designer that. It was made in China, but it never reached you as made in China. It never reach you like that, just like Donald Trump. Everything in a Donald, every merchandise in a Donald Trump hotel was made in China. And the Bible we make with the Constitution of America in it was made in China. The red at them where you say people have on, where you say make America great again. It's China they make. China they make. You don't never know that. So when them have tell you that about China this and China that, most of the things them where we have about the place are making China, including the car them. Including the car them where we say I drive up and down the place. At China, Tesla that Elon Musk car them well right now sell again. At China they make. What me say? Elon Musk car them make a China and him vex about the tariff thing. You might tell Trump say them should have even Steven trade and must move over this tariff thing and know him have a back way from him governmental duties with Donald Trump and start come back now to him Tesla thing because him Tesla thing will lose billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. So don't watch no face, I can't tell them usually say. When you have on your jeans and you have on your this and your that, don't feel no way if it don't have no name brand. Name brand is what you pay for, not the clothes. And a long time my lady I tell you that, I said that. So she can make something here so. And when people see it, them go up far and go make it. But them hard to pay, it's the Chinese hard to pay no big wage, you know. That's why certain things can't work in America, you know. Because them is consumer, them not make nothing. So them buy everything. And that is what Trump I tell people about say, them are rip off America. Them not ripping off America. It's because the things them where Americans want, Americans don't make it. The things where Americans want, America don't make it. The things where America want to grow is not Americans grow it, even though it grow in America. It's the same place where I say illegal aliens, and them in California and Ohio and all of these places are plant this other plant that. That's American can't have it because American now turn up in the sun hot and go do where the Mexican them a do. Or where the South American them a do. Them now go do that. So nobody now rip off America. It's America rip off themselves. So when you see the Chinese go so bomb and have them factory and all them the computer them where we are use and most of the things them where we are use. China, made in China. When it reach America, it's very expensive. Very expensive. So why you know that? Don't envy a man for the clothes him have on. Because your feel say is a name brand. You see a man have on a certain thing is a shoes, a name brand shoes. More than likely the name it have is a European designer. And that European designer pay some people in a China to make hundreds, maybe thousands of them at a certain price. Because when the man say a $15 to make one of the iPhone them, because labor in China cheap, labor in China cheap, and them have hundreds of people at work and I do the same thing in a one factory. You know, have that in America because a whole lot of people now go work that way they in America. You know, see it. So when Mr. Uchi and Gucci and Versace and Ochachi and all of these people, when they over there so, and get the things they make and bring come sell you, and you have it a palaver in her. While the next man have on the same clothes, we make at the same place, But because it don't have on the name, him look down upon things where him have and I envy your thing where you have. Because film will not have on the label, we make it look like say film things is a better thing. It's not a better nothing. Lie them a tell. Not about America and Europe. Lie them a tell. They never make it in a Europe. They make it in a China and bring it come. Just like when we go in at the market in a Ghana. No African print, no there Ghana again. It has the print, but it was made in Africa. Because first of all, one time Holland did control Africa print. We did just start to America, Africa. And even if you go to England, you go down to Brixton Market and you buy the African print them from the African them. Made in Holland. Them print on it. Made in Holland. What the hell, all African printer making in Holland? Because a guy just get the money, do that, and print it and make it, and send it back going to England, and charge you more on the African woman. Them don't care what them I sell you. Them say African print. Well, the other day when me go to Ghana now, and me go to the market, a woman when me should buy African print from. And me assure I say, me don't want them African print. I want the one them where have a kind of a printout. Like, you know, like when you used to go to school, and you take Irish potato and put the paint on it and print it on the cloth. And that kind of print, and the only African print left in a Ghana, that, or you can get the way it named from Kumasi. The only African print left is that African print. No other African, any African print where see people are wearing right now and say African clothes. Yes, African clothes design, but the print was not made in Ghana, was not made in Africa. Unless it's somewhere way up in Tanzania there somewhere. It's a terrible thing. Yes, yes. Yes, so it's a thing. It's a thing we have to know. Don't watch a man where him have on because him cannot palaver. And I say especially the artists them is one who love do it to make you feel bad and guilty or make you start to envy and want things where you can't afford. And you can afford it, you know. It's just that you don't know the dynamics of it. Because you see, when him come off a tour, I want him do this and do that, and him have on certain shoes, and him have on certain designer this, and him have on a designer watch, and him have on a designer neck chain round him neck, and him tell him $1,000 this and $1,000 that. And you could have on the same watch, but because you don't have the name. It's a serious thing. Take what I say, I chew me attack. I don't know, joke business. That is how envy and grudgeful and bad mind come up. That's why them love sing about it, so. Yeah, them grudgeful and bad mind. That is why them sing about it, so, because that is really what the bad mind about. Good night.
Hello?
Yes. Herbie?
Muta, where you, Bridget?
Long time. I wonder where you're there.
I wonder why you won't pick up the phone.
No, me don't have phone to pick up. I don't see the phone there.
Well, I
phone there. 100 miles from me. So you know.
Otherwise, though.
Yeah, I could do it quick because watch out. Last year, you did this thing and it was such a great thing that everybody that said should keep every year. It's going to be a calendar event.
Yes.
So you make it a calendar event now?
Well, you know, we used to keep it at the Devon House venue.
Yes.
And after the pandemic, we switched to Ronnie Williams, which was last year.
Yes.
And yes, it was such a tremendous success.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man, especially because you guys came in with Kingston Night Market as well.
Yes.
Which brought a great festive atmosphere.
Yeah, it looked like a festival, a jazz festival.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So you have a team up with Night Market again?
Of course, most definitely Night Market is involved. Of course, you know, UNESCO is our main sponsor, the Minister of Culture and the Ministry too. And our friend Lenny, who will produce the session for JCDC. So it's a team effort with the Music Museum, Ministry of Culture, Minister herself, UNESCO, and Kingston Night Market.
So you have the artists them layout already, set out one who will be there?
Yes, man. The main artist is the great David Murray. And David is just one of the top. He is considered the top jazz saxophone player of his.
Really, before I want the people to know, so this is a jazz festival we are talking about. Yeah. So if you don't know the name, them don't feel no way.
Just
right?
turn up and you will know great name.
Yes.
So the headliner is David Murray, internationally acclaimed jazz saxophone player and bass clarinetist. We also, by the way, Muta and your listeners, the focus, the whole concept is to bring an awareness of Jamaican jazz composers and musicians. Yeah. And so the Orville Hammond Quintet will
Orville Hammond, aim of a quintet?
Yes, man. We'll play it. Oh, you're going so. We'll
no, quintet, just
yeah, man. Orville Quintet will play the music.
All right, hold on, I don't know. This is true, you call late. We have to, you continue to what you say, but you have to go wait till the advertisement them done. So I don't know if you want to hang up and make them call. You want to hang up and make them call you back?
Yes, boss, yes.
All right, hang up and make them call you back. We'll go to the break. All right. Irby?
Yes, Muta.
Yeah, you not talk about the Hammond Trio.
Yeah, Orville Hammond Trio will play music composed and are associated with the great Jamaican Algerian Alfonso Dizzy Reese.
Okay.
96 years old, still going strong.
How much you old?
It was 96 now, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
So like, remember Ranglin, Ernie Ranglin.
Yeah, Ranglin just gone in the 90s as well.
90s him gone, you know.
Yeah, and of course the good old Hedley Jones move on just short of a century.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we have Orville doing the music of Dizzy. Then we have Pow, Natty Keys, you know Pow. He is going to be doing the music of Harold Little G. McNair, a dynamo antenna, alto sax, and flute. He also sang, acted in 2 Hollywood movies, and his first big gig was with Quincy Jones's 1960 band, which also included on trombone Melba Liston. These are both Alpha alumni.
Yeah.
Then there's there's the Jam Big Band, which will do the music of Carlos Malcolm, Thomas Matthew McCook, Donald Drummond, and Enrico Rodriguez. Some young Algerians, seniors, graduating seniors, and closing it off will be MC and poet, and this you will enjoy, Miss Casey Garvey and cellist Emily Elliott. You know them both. So they'll be bringing their own composition wrapped in a jazz overcoat to these festivities.
Okay, so we want the people them know that, well, the younger ones them who listen to this program, if you want to hear some jazz from your grandmother days, you might go out there and love it. So,
well, it's not just from those days. It's from such time to this time. Because Emily then will bring a contemporary reading. Obviously, you will see the connection between ska and jazz with the big band.
Yeah.
And, Little G was quite modern, you know.
Yeah.
But as you know, Muta, we have to thank Minister Grange and our ministry for supporting this.
All the while.
And she has a good understanding of what culture means to us here in Jamaica. But there's also UNESCO, whose initiative it was to make jazz, to institute an International Jazz Day. And like I said earlier on, it will be at the Louis Bennett Garden Theatre
Yes.
Wednesday, April 30.
What?
7 p.m. That's
Wednesday night you keep it, man. How you go to that?
What night we keep it last year in Muta?
Wednesday?
Yes.
Then how many did they?
Of course.
Then how many did they? Wednesday night or cutting edge night?
Yes. And, so it will be at Louis Bennett Garden Theatre, brand new center. That's Hope Road by great parking this year. It's not going to be like last year where we were overrun.
Yeah.
JCDC has arranged ample parking this year.
I wonder if I could entice my people them to come down live from down there, cutting the. How much o'clock it start, by the way?
7 p.m.
7 to when?
Well, I figure we officially 10 o'clock, but these things are.
It go down because 10 o'clock me start.
Oh, you start? Oh, you mean like a live thing?
Yeah, I think maybe we could entice them to come down there, but if it go down 10 o'clock at that time it start.
Yes, we're going to be getting out of there by 10:30, Yeah,
so it not going to work.
But again, last year it worked for you from a different point of view. And
but I try to figure out how come it down there on a Wednesday, I'm down there. But I understand that.
Well, you see, normally you would be on a Tuesday at night market. But we just push it a day forward.
So it's Tuesday they do it last year?
No, it was on a Wednesday.
Wednesday, all right.
Might be Tuesday, I'm not sure. But anyway, the truth is that Jazz Day is celebrated on the 30th of April each year, whatever day it falls on. It might have been Tuesday last year, but
you forgot to tell me that. I'm on today.
I feel it was a Wednesday.
I'm on today, Rasta. What change the date just to me,
Talk to Minister. You and I have a good rapport.
Like I say, April the 30th is a Wednesday.
Yeah.
April the 30th, yeah. Wednesday.
Well, I know who will be there on your behalf.
She go there for her things then, but. All right.
By the way, just so you know, our old friends at Shanaki released a record called High Bop Ska. The Scatterlight's 30th anniversary recording.
When they release it?
Many years ago.
Okay.
30 years ago, really, because this year is the 60th anniversary of the Scatterlight. Last year was.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was the 30th anniversary. And David Murray, our featured artist, contributed a song and was a guest player on it. So, he's not a stranger to what we do here.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah.
But it promises to be a good thing.
And then you have the market again where
the market.
Your goodies where you want, craft, this food, that, all sort of thing.
We have art, we have craft, we have food, natural drinks, and it's just an art
festival. It's a festival.
It's a great festival. So we are inviting everyone to, and by the way, it's at no cost to your pocket.
Free. What's that?
A
cark, Cark.
And jazz is one of those kind of things. All music, basically, that unites people. It brings people together of a diverse demographic. And that's one of the things that it celebrates. And UNESCO understood that, and it's in that spirit that International Jazz Day and Herbie Hancock as its patron is introduced in 2011, by the way. So we look forward to everyone being here.
Man.
And give thanks to the mention, my brother.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, Herbie. Anytime.
Love me, brother. Cool.
Yeah, that was Herbie Miller, coordinator of the Jazz Festival at Alpha College, in conjunction with the night market and the Ministry of Culture. Yes, it's a wonderful festival. in the middle of the week there. Wonderful festival. Last year it was, yeah, what a nice tune, man. Man, them tune I forget no play, you know. Them tune I forget no play, Rasta. Make man hear how music supposed to sound. I step in with her. Tomorrow we have something we have to talk about. We mention it originally when we just start. We mention it, but we are going at it more bigger tomorrow. So it's about 6 miles. Out of 6 miles there. I tell you why. I tell you. You know, when something just jump out by you, I expect it. And then after you look now, you see say, it's like you never know say it there and it was there because everybody knows say it there. Yeah, but it's sneakingly there though. Yeah man, it's sneakingly there. Alright, you're going to do. We'll take some phone call. Yeah, we'll take some phone call. If your daughter come tell you them things here, you know, don't go and like say, show you love the man. You're going to just run her, you know, and say she must go sit down. If a food shall try box out of your mouth. You have to take it serious. Because a whole heap of that go on in Jamaica. So nobody feel like say, a little girl will just get up so and just start to talk things so. She talk it because she experienced something she never experienced before. And you have to really investigate it and take it serious. I certainly tell you that because trust me, you don't pan a youth when they have to go through that and nobody now believe them. Especially the mother. Especially the mother. When the mother say, must go sit down and stop your foolishness. It's a terrible thing. Anyway,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome again, Muta.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All things.
The things are going. I got you.
Yeah, all right, Muta. All right. Wow. Yeah, man. Big up to Mandinga, them are Raspal in our Ricky school. Muta. During COVID, when we did lockdown for 2 years, Muta, our well thinker, our great mind leader, I thought they would have done a real campaign in terms of agriculture, allowing you and Carbo alone to place a lot of promotion on it, Muta. Hello?
I hear you, man.
Yeah. I think I remember one time in the 70s, Michael managed some farming thing, like, you know, some farming thing.
Let me take it serious.
But Muta, we don't learn nothing, they don't learn nothing from COVID because you tell me no, Muta, we import $1.6 billion in our food. And when the tariff implement, waiting happen to the food now, Chancellor said these guys capitalize on the storm and COVID why things are there. Because remember,
I will look at the thing that when I import we can grow it.
Thank you, Muta. I forgot during the countryside, Muta, I said the acres of land are 2 cows upon it.
I tell you.
So, what I don't know when Trump thing kick in now, because you have to think for a mother with 2 children, plus our light and our water gets 4,000 a day. How the equation there work out now when PMP and JLP are behave like say, them are the people good and them have the intention to leave. No time at all. 1.6 billion Muta. So the health in a problem with hospital no bed no there. The school problem. The Prime Minister was the Minister of Education plus the Minister of Finance was the Education Minister was still them key area there. Education and health and food. We're not doing nothing about
it. So the food connect to the health.
Health, right.
Yeah, because the food what them are bringing at the island that cause enough sick people.
But most of them know what them are do, but I thought Bureau of Standard and Science Research, I thought them people taste the food because when I grew up, tomato onion used to last. And by the time I put them in the fridge, so these things spoil muta. And when I find out cancer kill the people, them a heart attack and strokes. I don't understand that muta.
Diabetes.
Cancer, diabetes, right? The people them walk kind of cripple up. And we have a health minister I spend billions of dollars on our hospital where it look like when Satan come visit them, it's still a bill. So we want to know what really happened. If we don't think it's about time now, we'll cut up the land and get the youth them into farming.
The people them for plant it.
Because Muta, me I hear about the ministry, the finance minister, she drive a Benz. When my brother them I tell me the Benz that she drive, me I say, wow, them people are not learn from nothing in Africa. So obviously I just them won't sell Muta.
I hear the Prime Minister talk about agriculture now.
Muta is all about election. It's just a sham. The Prime Minister that talk about the developer them to do something about the house them. Sham Muta. Because what I've seen people might build also over the place. When I'm trying them build cheap house like when I'm fix the car them now. Sham that Muta. There is bars that talk about taxman I raise bus to and this, that, and the taxman and put up them tape on the wall. You talk to a man on the road and I tell Muta just talk them at talk. Because this country, we're reactive, we're not proactive. This country just a bag of talk. And so the mere compare radio they tell the foolishness more land tax pay police. So when the English and the what will I use pay them? Foolishness.
That me I say too.
You understand? Because you a driver Benz, or him a talk about driver, a talk about bus fare for 140, motor 180 and 200 and 300 and the man might tell you loud, and there's nothing done about it. And the same thing with extortion. The same thing I mean, I always talk about it, motor. A policeman can't see a drive past and run him license, your license plate and tell you if your fitness up to date or not. But you still them can't run the thing and tell you say the gun come from US. But him can't go publicly or go over to the top or 80 and bring gun. I want to try about it from 80. What are we doing about education and health motor and this 1.6 billion? When them get them friend contract for bringing food to a kill we have motor. We need to deal with this farming thing because as of next year or the middle of the year we can't buy food. So how we are implicate or we are mitigate the problem? And we are pay our governor general $34 million for what? And favor I drive Benz and I tell people about pro back. So it's like we reach a world so we have a comparison say we better 80. Oh, she drive Benz. If them love Jamaican people so much more than we have pay for them dogs and them out and them helper, why them don't just work for a year? If them there, for everybody there for build Jamaica.
So we're there. I know SUV them a drive again. Usually a SUV them drive.
Yeah man, they still be I think the GLE Benz. The new Benz we must say.
It's a SUV them a SUV.
It's a SUV, yeah. You know this is that and the range too, man. The Range Rover. Because remember Bruce did semi-reconditioned PG Volvo, you know. Them did a drive the Volvo, but them guys here know, no muta, all them people are really sleep muta.
I mean, all them sleep. Shut them eye. I'll take 2 tablets.
A Benz muta, a Porsche, and Jamaican people are living in squalor. Muta, I got on Waltham. Yes, the motor here. May I tell you something? Motor, wow. If you stand up at Agley Park Road motor at the stoplight and look for Waltham, the intersection of Agley Park Road and Waltham. Motor, the soldier run on the road for how long, you know. Block the road so the people and put a lot of tire road and burn it so them start divert by East Road. Traffic that's now you want so the state of the road now. No motor.
Which price Waltham Park or Agley Park?
If you stand up at Agley Park Road, I stop at the intersection of Waltham.
With the gas station.
With the gas station there, and pass Gretna Green.
And the liquor
and
place.
Look straight. Because Gretna Green no motor. I paid 40 wheeler truck, take up the sidewalk, and have the woman and I walk on the road, you know. And not about it. And when you start no motor, the man, them, the sewage run up on the road for weeks and months. Then dig up the road now eventually, motor, and bust the pipe them on the road. And when I go over there Sunday, motor, you talk about the plastic, Mr. Motor, plastic back in the thing till my skin run cold. Sick my stomach. I'm going to say this couldn't go on a Beverly that again. But the man them do now on a motor is take out the fuel, look a plastic back around it. And put on the side of the thing around it. And put an orange mesh around it. And then when we talk about the road, them kind of deal up one part of the road. So one lane of traffic. So when a big truck come now, all the camera is pull over to the side. And the thing out there now for about 3 months motor. Nothing at all. And we have rain or fall now. The flood season starts for June. So I'm a fact the thing start wash back in the road because me I talk about this to the man I say, right, my brother, it start wash back. And you wonder, them man will go champion and immaculate and university and this school and that school and the man have no vision motor. Then I saw them here black poor people and slack come round and them out of a pot one vote. The thing I watch by down on the road motor, go out there man, go out there one day and you put and stand up and just walk from it's about a 200 meter stretch. Put you orange mesh on it motor. Who does that? And the whole of that now, the car and parts and the blowback, in anything I defeat the whole purpose. So I them dig up about.
Them put a mesh at the back. Them put a mesh at the back. They not drop in there.
They put a mesh right exactly like a square mesh. So it's like if you not go back in there, but
like a sieve.
The manual still, you know, the column, I mean, it's still right, like I said, still have the plastic back in the motor. And over 3-4 months, nothing, then just leave it there and the dust and this, that, and the people. I give them sinus motor. And the people them come from TV motor and I behave like, say, Christian, for stop go church now because them not for waste time go up every day. So go down the motor is a disgrace. The man them dig out woodpecker have a good road and the man them dig the whole run pipe a woodpecker motor, run pipe a woodpecker recently. Motor, nobody can drive on the road. Go across them after I use the sidewalk. I stand up there and watch it Sunday. And the sidewalk them I lose and use. And that's a woman I say, sir, welcome to Jamaica. And you sit down and ex-prime minister get billions of dollars a month. The minister them get millions of dollars a month. For what? And I drive Porsche. I drive big vehicles and live in a can't call the name. And live in an upscale with fence motor cars. Millions of dollars of people live in a bank.
Hold on. Who shall I say I drive Porsche?
The one, yeah man, a Porsche, my drive man, the one.
SUV
yeah.
Porsche?
SUV too, yeah man.
You know, somebody never know them have SUV Porsche.
Yeah man, and the one, Porsche, the one. You are the one where they are St. Thomas there. And that him have to. But I'm riding bike sometime. I need to get the contract to bring in the agriculture thing. So,
name?
I give a promotion, him name starts with J.
Oh, I don't know them.
James Roberts. I may have a contract. But Muta, there's a lady in Africa that she must kick out the American. I wonder if we have no leader now, or if we can't.
Namibia, no, she said them have to have visa for come there.
Yeah, man. Good
we have to have visa for go to America. She said them have
to
have visa.
Yeah. But the man will come here day when them run and come and tell you who to deal with it. How natural must deal with it and how them expect the Cuban doctor. But you see them not talk about them a supply.
Well, you know, you could have wake up and hear say a war start between Mexico and America, you know. Because when name Donald Trump tell the woman say she have to stop trade with China And she said, no, him can't come tell me that. So, you know, she said, send our soldier them go down on the border between America there and Mexico. So we don't know what will happen. Yeah. You know,
no,
we have to move.
Muta, nobody have no guts here, because I'm afraid of America. I'm going to Russia alone.
No, man, she stand up with them, put them on top of the tariff thing. She lick back tariff on them too. No,
we are doing. She stand up with them, life again, yeah. May I go on listen to
yeah, all right.
Man, big up yourself.
Bless El.
Blessed Mutabaruka.
Blessed man.
Yes, I am. All right, me just have so one little thing and then me just tell you.
You listen to one thing last week?
No, once about the two citizenship, I don't want straight from the point because I want to tell you one thing and that I can make you say, all right, Tabba, say where you call to say.
All right, talk where you talk.
Muta, right now your program, all of your two programs, Cutting Edge and Stepping Razor, it is the hottest broadcasting program on planet Earth, and I'm going to prove to you and tell you why. You see a program, it gets so hot, everybody want to call you and madman. Man, I call you, and them are all over the place with reason, even though the caller that call a while ago and they make a lot of important point. But 99% of his point that he makes, Saba to make that point on Muta program about 2 to 3 weeks ago. See, anyway.
I mean, about Wellington Park Road, but wait there, but you're talking about Wellington Park Road.
You're not going to talk about the caller no more. Right now, Muta, every caller of a caller as of right now, Saba Tuti are the first one. Now, any caller for Saba, Muta have him 5 senses and knowledge, wisdom, and overstanding with Jackie. He know when somebody attack foolishness. And look here, don't give them no more time. What I heard from have to pay for time. Anyway, now get to my point, Muta. Muta, right now, may I tell you something, Muta. You have an ear eye Sabatut in a different realms of meditation of message, of message and vision, because without vision, the world and Jamaica perish. Now listen to me, Muta. Me is not pathetic. I'm don't sick in my head space. Nothing wrong with Saba. Muta, me know you know that, you know. So you is the most high just in our flesh. If everyone on planet Earth knows say them are giant of flesh, well, that are for them business. If them say Jesus Christ, well, at least them say them are Jesus Christ in our flesh. But if them don't have themselves as God in our flesh, Muta, them is walking dead. Now listen to me, my point is this, Muta. After this program that me talking at the Cutting Edge, I think that Cutting Edge was the first program I talked to from Muta. No Muta for me talk tonight, this morning, and you show Muta. I'm not going to call back none of your program again until I World King is one of the biggest DJ or reggae singer in Jamaica or the world. I'm going to prove to you, Muta, you'll hear me talk somewhere, you know, don't think no negative way. I'm going to prove to you by the blood of Jesus Christ that I, Sabatooth, a.k.a. I World King, I'm going to be one of the biggest dancehall DJ ever. I reggae singer. Now listen to me now, Muta. Never just talk, you know, we never call none of no politician name or no party name. So no one can know who me attack. Now only way them can know if them all are meeting, though the two party or all of the party next election and find out who spoke to our World King. And I never say I wish that I talk to the politician neither, so I not give them no clue. Anyway, Muta, my point is this, listen to me. Muta, you there?
Yeah, man, I listen to you.
All right, that's all more I know you listen. Give thanks. Last year I listen. You listen to me now, Muta. I told a top politician that, look here, I come publicly and say, this is no negativeness, you know, this is no criminal activity, nor nothing illegal, you know, when me I say no for IRFM, you know, and when me told the politician, Muta, you did the Mutabaruka, you listen me clearly, I hear every word from me.
Boss, may I listen to you, no, brother, if you keep saying that you're not going to talk,
don't call me boss, because Uncle Selassie alone at the boss, and if people see Jesus Christ alone at the boss, him at the boss. So the man from planet Earth here, I call them a boss. Them is just boss. To feed them surrounding.
That's straight from the point, you know. That's straight from the point.
Well, let me get to a point. I feel like is the ultimate boss here, or them see God as Jesus Christ. I know the ultimate boss. All of the boss is the last. Anyway, listen to me. So I told
And why me come publicly now, I said this is because me hear the whole heap of parties as I speak of this point that me had share with this individual politician. And me I say, him don't do it the right way. Now listen to this now, Muta. You hear me, Mutabaruka?
But if you keep asking me, I hear him, I'm going to lock you off, you know. Him lock off. The man I keep asking me, I hear him. I gone, him gone. The man that I keep hear me, and him don't lock off himself. Yes, Eel.
Eel Muta, Mandingo.
Mandingo.
Yeah, man. May I tell you, Muta, may I tell you, it hard rending the brethren when I talk to the first caller, the man, the situation of Walter, man.
Oh, in Walter Markley Park Road, him say.
Yeah, man, he used to live at Chester Avenue. A
long time I talk about it, you know.
Yeah, but dreadful. And you see, and the politicians, them, and think them here, them, but them not doing nothing, you know, to show you how them doing business, you know. Eh? And the corruption and the kind of vehicles them have and the salaries and things. So the Nigel Clark raise up them things enough.
No, Nigel Clark don't work down here again. IBM.
You know, that's when I say, set up himself and them, and then dig up. You know what I mean? Now I tell you, man, PMP and GLP, like where the brethren said, me and you know that as Pan-Africanist, man, 2 or 1.5 dozen of the other man. Dreadful. May I tell you. And, by the way, it is ironic that at the anniversary of the visit to Jamaica in 1966, 21st April, of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, that Pope Francis from Buenos Aires, Argentina, that he died.
Yeah, but I guess him dead.
No, he died on Monday.
Today hour?
Yeah.
Today Wednesday?
Today we into Thursday now, man. He died on the 21st, man, the anniversary of when Haile Selassie come at here. Yes, he died 7:35 Rome time, which was 8:35 London time, you know what I mean? And you know what is significant? That for the first time in history, because we know that the Roman Catholic Church rife with a lot of homosexuality and lesbianism in the priesthood and things. But he's the first Pope, Roman Catholic Pope, to start to openly come out to support the homosexual agenda, you know. No other Pope has ever done that, you know. But him could come outright and say it is okay. What him do, him bless same-sex union.
A relationship, and bless it.
Yes. Yeah. But that time his agenda, because I know to come out fully to say married, then you think. So in start with the civil union, blessing of it. And you see who supporting people like Obama, and one of the cardinal them is a boy named Turkson, Turkson from Ghana, you know. He was the most senior.
Well, I want to tell you, say the next Pope would be a black man.
Yeah, but may I tell you, I am mentioning this one.
Yeah.
Named Peter Turkson from Ghana, and one of the most senior African carnival in the Vatican. And him is one who in Ghana supporting the homosexual and lesbian agenda.
Yeah.
Yes, this boy Turks from Ghana, and the thing about it is that this is what he is doing. Is that
so the one we are talking about is the Ghanaian one, the black man.
Yes, it's the Ghanaian one.
Them are consider him to be the next Pope. I'm the Ghanaian one.
Yeah. He's one of them. He's one of the runners.
So okay. But I don't own the black man in the door.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm the only black man. Yeah.
And he's the most significant. I mean, he's one of those another thing. And I wouldn't call him a front runner I would call him a back runner because I wear support. Yeah, man, on a front runner. He not deal with the front. It's the back. Rear entry. Yes. Yes. So that is up note. And you know, say, millions of Africans are of the Roman Catholic faith to show the mentality.
Most of them.
Still go on. Yes.
Most of them.
Yes. In fact,
we have to take a break. We have to take a break.
You have more Africans in Africa are Roman Catholic than are than the English and all of them.
Yeah, we have to take a break. Yes, Mandingo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You say 2/3 of the cardinal electors have been chosen by Francis, you know, in the past 10 years, you know. So him do that for continue theme project, you know, in terms of homosexuality and lesbianism. Because there are more than 220 cardinals from more than 70 countries. But only about 120 are cardinal electors because those over the age of 80 are excluded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in pocket with people who are support team homosexual agenda. You know what I mean? And things.
Well, we'll see what happen now.
Yeah, we definitely will see what will happen. But what we as African people in Africa and Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean have to do is to continue to resist what Obama and others, Biden and Harris and others, try to force countries in Africa and the Caribbean to legalize homosexuality and lesbianism unless RSM now give them no so-called aid. So, and that is only due to the pressure of the majority of the people in Africa and the Caribbean, why that is so. Because we know them politicians, and most of them are some little sell-out slave mentality, coots them and thing, you know what I mean? For real. And in London, the Metropolitan Police Service, which is the largest of the police services in Britain, at last the present commissioner getting desire. Because before, police officers who feel the vetting thing, because a lot of them are criminals and things, but couldn't be removed from office. Well, things have changed now. The law has changed that them can be sacked from them job. Because what used to happen is that in February, for example, 29 serving officers and staff were paid to stay at home after their vetting was removed because of them criminal activity and them thing there, you know. And it cost the taxpayers about £2 million, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't get rid of them, even though the vetting thing showed that, you know, criminal activity. Because remember, you have all a London police officer who did rape and murder a woman and whole heap of type of thing. Them couldn't get rid of them before. But now, can just sack them instantly, which is good, you know what I mean? You see? And also,
No, go on time. I don't see that go ask you
and also the councils in Britain, like how we have parish councils in Jamaica, we get money from the central government. The reason why them under so much pressure and charging people all kind of money for services and things is because the central government has steadily over the years, both Labour and Tory, have been reducing the amount of money that the councils get. And it brings me to mind that it's the same thing in Jamaica too, where the parish councils not getting money to do much needed work. But you know, Marcus Garvey say a thing which is true, you know, muta. If your people get the government that they deserve, you know. Because when you vote for or you support parties that not doing nothing to help the people, that is your fault. Marcus Garvey said that government must be an expression of the will of the people. And people, if them stand by and allow politicians to do any and anything, because there's this stupid mentality in Jamaica, for example, specifically, whereby from them vote at some election at the 5-year thing, them give the politicians a free run. And what happens is that the MPs and the parish councillors must always be monitored and pressured by the citizens in the constituencies and in the parish councils to deliver what is needed for the people. You notice that you don't really find parish councillors and MPs being pressured by the people. Them just kind of allow them and say, wait till the next 5 years or the next election. And the politicians, them realize that. You know what I mean? Parish councillors, in other words, them have to be pressured because the people have them rights. Them have to monitor and constantly apply pressure to parish councillors and MPs to deliver what is needed. We can't wait and look upon politicians for a handout and do as them please. Because we must make them be our servants and not the other way around. You know what I mean? Serious things. And I like how the woman there in Mexico has stand up to Trump.
And I'm just going to ask you about, if you hear say a war a brew now because Trump has say Mexico must stop trade with China. And she said she not do that. So that no cause the soldier them are head towards the border. And she gather up soldiers now and line up the Mexican border. I don't know if you hear about it.
Yes, man. But listen, she is right. Because the boy Trump is rank and out of order. Want to tell other countries where to do. And them thing there. And see the tariff thing, backfire.
Yeah, well, when I say you didn't hear about that thing, just the incident about the Mexican border. You hear about it since last night, since yesterday? Yes, I've heard that. And that is a sensible thing for her to do because this Trump here has to be made to overstand that everybody afraid of him. Well, in both to the Chinese,
Yeah, and the only way, the reason why I'm both to the Chinese, the only way a muta to deal with a bully is stand up to them. And that is what the Chinese did. Them stand up to him when them come with them tariff him back. No begging thing. You know what I mean? Because force is the only thing. Marcus Garvey said, power is the only argument that satisfies man. And a race without authority and power is a race without respect. And check it again, Muta. The USA is composed of 50 states. More than half of the USA was formerly part of Mexico, California, the largest state, was part of Mexico.
Texas as an island place,
Florida, yes, more than half of the USA. And it's by conquest. Force is the only thing them respect. And that is why them are going with things. And that is why we respect Traore. And we Africans as Pan-Africanists have to support Traore in Burkina Faso. And also the other Pan-Africanists them in Mali and Niger. And I love our African sister in Namibia, the new president.
So you know the new thing in Niger. One of the governors them in Niger say, any lax man with them sit on the road, they must cut off them ear, beat them, and lock them up. And then charge them. You hear that one there?
Charge them for what?
Fear and lax.
Yeah, but that is wrong. That
no, we don't say no wrong. But they say it happen. I mean, we just play the brother attack. The man who bring it up, the governor in Nigeria, is him just play a say it. Say any lax man who them find on the road.
Yes.
It come like the Dread Act in the 1970s. The Dread Act in the 1970s in Dominica.
Yes.
Where them could have shoot Rasta on side.
The brother named Trotter, I think him the name.
Yeah, well, them no use the Rasta. Them no say the youth them who are lax or rebel and go a certain way. So them all it now say any lax what you say. Any youth will say lax.
It's a symbol of rebellion.
Yeah, must cut off them lax, beat them, and send them go to jail and then charge them.
And as you say, it's not that these youths are any rastas or anything.
No, them not for the
rastas. Because them have locks.
I just the locks. The locks them talk about. Yes. They must cut it off. Which is a madness.
Because as you and I know, having locks don't mean you're a rasta. It's a madness. It's a madness. You're a man. I go bring up them kind of law then at this time, yeah. But we know them people that say them don't know nothing we are going outside of them environment. Yes. We really have to reach out to him to explain to him that that is a wrong thing. You know what I mean? That
somebody must tell him, man. Somebody must tell him. Somebody must tell him.
Yes, and I will make my own efforts to do that too, because not long ago, as you know too, I was out by the French embassy with other Pan-Africanists protesting against all the French and others want to overthrow the government in Nigeria, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See? So, yeah, publicly. I did send you things about that to video and talk about it and things. So, we really have to go get in touch with them where that is concerned, because matters like that, we really have to sort that out, you know what I mean? Definitely.
All right, we have to move. We have to move.
Yes. Yeah, keep strong on Muta. The fight for the African Republic, Jamaica to be African Republic and part of the African Union must continue. Must continue. Because PNP and GLP really don't want Jamaica to become an independent African Republic. Then just a go on. So, we now stop as Pan-African. It's still that Marcus Garvey Jr. dream is come into reality. Jamaica African Republic and a member of the African Union as Marcus Garvey Jr.
All right, give thanks.
Blessed love. Yes. Give thanks. Love. Every
this
time.
is the Cotton Heads. Ghana Romeo coming through. The Sell Your Soul. Yes, EL.
Hello?
Yes.
Simon. Yes, hi. Manners. Blessed King.
Blessed man.
My condolences to Mr. Max Romeo, Honorable. And Sir Cocotti, boy, him say, up he my tears. What good Cocotti, I think. Nice, lovely ballads here, you're playing with him that. Hope she come really carry on and do the work of it up. All right, watch me now, bossy. So, you know, may I follow up to, you know, and I listen news. So, Mario Dean case up now and like them do some prosecution panic. So may I consider to myself, I say, all right then no. So when bad cops get catch and them arrest them and charge them at same the penitentiary them go hard, in the same prison them go hard, them have.
Yeah man, them not a police station, police penitentiary.
No, so no special place, you know, soldier. No, them would have got same place where a vice cartel where they in a prison with regular criminals.
Prison them go man.
Because you become a criminal now, so. Oh, okay, I mean, I've meditated that.
Why you ask that?
Oftentimes them walk. So I wonder if the fear of them putting so much of them in there, them, you know.
Man would have beat them up.
Right, because you have 100 man in there when you put in there, you know, more time, and you got slip and then put you in there. Fall from grace, one step, you know. So, man, if I undercover thing, we go on with them, I tell you, yeah, man, them really charge the bad one, them, and them get 5 years and 9, but it come up, man, a 5 year, 9 year, them get bail and then them walk. So, we have to look out for the innocent. If things in place to keep we in place, it's a balance on the scale. So, watch me again now, bossy. Let me step a little bit overseas, you know. Boy, look at Jamaica get 10%. Yeah, your friend does half and a fire gun now, the man all over the place. Eh?
Who that?
Him spear you, the war we are going, man. Big war now, tariff war. And me hear on the
man Trump.
Yeah. You feel about him about. So him I forgot, him not all tariff on certain things are.
Yeah, well, you see about the Chinese then. The Chinese then hold on upon him.
But
and stop sending plane going America, eh?
Two little gadgets and I stand up to, you know. Two little gadgets and say, yo, Them still a take off, you know, because right now them a flat away they call them, load him with minerals, you know. Even Ukraine president go every day with mineral, you know, to give the man, you know.
No, but them no hold up on that, man. Ukraine not do it.
Them not bad about another Ukraine alone. Ukraine are one of the front runner where we here.
So who was here say what game you think? China stop game?
African people too. One of the African country?
Here. Which African country?
I think Kenya, you know, I don't really want to jump the gun for say. If I'm a Niger, a Kenya, I say, them want, you know, give him some mineral.
Zimbabwe, I think.
All right, so me not wrong. To spear them, Nick, because the man a wheel now like Mandingo, so, you know, them a bully everybody Mandingo. So, you know, England, me not hear him can't too. Me don't know, it seems. Where you say, Wafi?
Him a bully, man.
Yeah, because remember, man, they didn't empower with it and them take him down, you know, so, you know, him a kind of ease off that steam, you know, like a pressure cooker, but him see him a cool down, you know, because, you know, say him kind of...
Which part time a cool down? Why you say him a cool down?
But if him say him not charge phone, and that's how the Chinese, them a go beard off, you know.
Him not charge phone?
Him not take tariff on them, them a
no, but you see, at China, them hold them, you know. I bow him up to the Chinese. But you know, time realize the phone is a mainstay in America. America don't buy and sell phone. No make phone.
So if I tell you, say, you have got pay me for one of your things, then no, I don't know if I'm money that they are going to lose me as a Chinese man.
Yeah, but the China have no business with that. Them have other country where them deal with. And them make the something, you know, and America make the phone them, you know. And the China, they make the phone. And America want the phone. American people use phone than everybody else. So the Chinese, them say, watch you know. All right, you see the tariff for you, I hold on, and I'm going to put tariff on my phone. That's when it reach over there, so you have to pay 100%.
Yes.
You know, so them in a problem because them not go and pay that. And him said the China man would have bow. But I him first bow.
Well, no, you know, him never have that plan in advise as them kind of...
Yeah, him not think so the China will hold out so far.
Yeah. In face well then, you know, but I come back and him win them would have really go with him thing, but him saying and them back at him with him policies, them way I make them not black road pan him even do and say.
Who not black road?
Well, yet. The Americans them. I mean,
you know see we are going in America, man.
Well, yeah, me a year.
I mean them not black road. Millions of people, 52 states.
I say them now with certain policies. So it have this you know, and as I say, in say Magawa, Mexico too the near too. So everybody want to bully down America now too. And we black people there, we didn't do rains of the thing. Burkina Faso, me I hear about the kingdom.
Really, what you say everybody want to bully down America?
Well, you mean say? Then I say it go.
Then America bully down the people. What you talk about, man?
Them motor, I just said it, if the cycle turn, you bully people and then...
No, man, nobody not bully America. No, nobody not bully America, man.
All right, then, well, I know, if China have the superpower, no, one of the
superpower... The China, them react to Trump. Them react to it. Them not bully him. Them react to something.
But that not even make love say, well, yeah, all right, me I come in your bed with your chums and we'll see if we can make some love.
What must about China going to which bed?
The man them say them not pay your tariff, so that means say them tell us say them not do that to certain places or anybody in the world. So we not gonna pay that to you now.
So why you say them a bully him? Why them say I'm a bully him?
Yeah, because them could have go easy, you know.
Who could have go easy? Virgin, you have the thing upside down, man.
Look how them look nice and decent thing. We are expected somebody.
Virgin, you have something upside down, man.
I know upside down, but
the American, wait there. Trump say him a lay a tariff on the Chinese them.
Right.
And the Chinese them say them go react. So them put a tariff on for them something. Trump say, look here, him go put a bigger tariff on them. And them say, all right, if you put a bigger tariff on we, we're going to put a bigger tariff on you. Now, when Trump put the 140% tariff on them say, all right, they're going to go on next way now. They're going to stop certain things from going to America. But them want, and they're going to stop things from America. We're bullying at that. They're bullying and they're bullying at that. Trump are the bully and not them are the bully.
But it takes one to stand up, Muta. It not take a barrier, right?
So where you want the man them do? So where you want the China man them do? Tell me where you want them do.
Bully me down so now, too. Me I say the
I
man
can't believe that son up in a different China man.
Then well, I know. So when them as all right, a brother come here already and say, when him give you over 10% and say, all right, the Chinese, them, I go Sabuma, and everybody I look deals, so them come with deals, say, all right, we can give you a low deal, a cheap deal, and it look favorable. But at the end of the project, where you give them to do cost more than what them it come in to do. And at times they end up have to give them back assets. And nobody can.
Virgin.
So if
I don't want to up and defend China, man. You know, I just tell you, say, it's with the relationship between China and Trump. Trump in the wrong, him a bully the whole world.
Yeah.
Him a bully the whole world, nobody now bully him.
So we don't want to go highlight it to make it seem like say, them a go drape up them when I say America get bullied down now back by China. China now.
Yeah, but that you come with, that's the America.
Then the man them no round and round. The man them want to bully them too. The man them no take certain things. If you not go.
But you talk about who started the tariff thing?
Trump.
So why? Who decides say America?
Because
who said him want make Canada be the 51st state?
Trump.
Okay, so why you say who a bully who?
Then that may I say.
Who a tariff on the whole world? All the people don't live on, all island where people don't live on, in tariff.
Yeah, because.
So who are the bully? Who are the bully?
Use them products. Yeah, use them things. So,
who are use them things?
No, I mean, say, who are use them things? If when the man come in and the man say, I can pull out the aid out of the country, then how much country here about say, too much sick and people around here need.
I lie.
So, then where I say?
No, who bully him for that? Nobody never bully him for that.
Nobody never bully him. Man, I straighten him out.
No, we're there. Anyway, I'm not about to argue about that.
You come back. We don't start
No, I'm not argue about it.
We're not argue about it. All right, we don't. So we're going to let
if you sign paper with people to do a certain thing, and then in the middle of the thing, you draw back and say, you nah, deal with it. Because you get vexed. Because you feel so you want more money to serve your big guys, them. Anyway. Next argument.
Next argument, symbolism. You see? Well, all right. If you have some draw a cross, you know a cross here where they put.
Yeah. Like a sword.
All right. And you have a next shorter one above it. That you don't pick up that as no symbol. You couldn't recognize it.
What man understand what you say?
All right. Like how you could have seen a 5-point star and you could have known that that's a 5-point star. Or you can see an anchor and know it represent.
You can't see a star, you can't see a cross and know it's a cross, yeah.
All right, bossy. So if we say you see in bold, we could have known him represent a black man, like if we say a Michael Jordan sign or a Nike ticket. So if all right, that means you would know then. So if we say if a symbol look like a cross with a smaller one above the one we always for the T, one above the T, you know.
Yeah, me understand what you say, yeah.
It would have seemed like a European kind of symbol.
Yeah, a symbol, yeah.
Okay, all right. Me see that in the stadium, so me I said to myself and I said, "Pan another talk."
So why you ask?
Why? Because me that look in our national stadium to see some flags and see George Headley.
So who did I play in there?
The thing I with them have with you, man. One thing named Grand Slam. The court and thing.
With the run of them from American foreign.
Yes, big thing. All your station down there.
Yeah.
And
my station.
Yeah.
My station.
Big brother. Yes, man. Your workplace, so.
My station.
Yes, and my station too. But
I know my station.
Well, man, we can ever go over there and think, and we have more things to talk about. You must see us as a man, Rasta man.
Sure, me say no my station.
Yeah, and then you have to turn around and say your station.
When me say that? When me say my station?
Never ask you now. It's not your station.
When you hear me say my station?
We not go literal now. Me ask say, is it your station?
No, talk where you talk, man. Me literally no talk where you talk, man.
Then. So, the thing I'm going on, me I hear your station, I highlight it.
You keep us on my station, I'm going to say on my station.
FM, the number one route.
You hear IRFM long there.
But Simon depend have that, may I tell you too. So, I mean, I look, and every time the camera go no, the brand new stadium again. May I see the craft thing. So
where I say them shouldn't down there, IRFM shouldn't down there.
Yeah, no, but here the man gone back at IRFM. That's
the sport. What craft have to do with the sports thing?
Yeah, me I say in a Jamaica national, and I even like a Jesus craft with so much church there. You could have said, you know, me I look for more our thing. The national bird, brother. Mutabaruka on the beach as well. Nice Mutabaruka, Muriel. Oh, Muriel. You never hear about beautiful Muriel. Jamaica has some beautiful one. You know, you have the Bob Marley and the Wheelers. You have the Marcia Griffiths. What I mean, the lady, them, all them kind of could decorate, you know, totes and the mate. And you have Ken Boots who could decorate the place. And you have Young Legend now. And that means when the camera go around and billions are watch around the world, you have all Dungeon Fall, Muriel there, yeah, sell product, you know, because it's the upliftment of one nation and moving. I'm not going to take too much of time, because I have more things to do with it, but if it's true, we have to go down in other reason. Bossy. Boy, I love it like how Jesus loved the little children. Yeah, bossy. So,
all right,
thanks for your time.
Here,
sir.
Yeah,
yes,
man, tongue. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, Mutabaruka, I working.
You, man. Watch out, nobody ask me if I'm listening.
No, give me a chance, Muta, please. Everybody bring across them point, and more bring across my point, so I beg your moment of silence. Because anytime when they hear me, I say, Muta, you did it. Me just want to know, say, yeah, you did it. Because when me man did not talk, me hear your correspond with them and say, yeah, if a minute some man did not have to say, Muta, you did it. But when me attack, Muta silent, so I don't know if Muta put on the phone and gone to the bathroom. I gone to drink some ganja tea or some Thursday. Anyway, I get to my point. Muta, I wonder if all of the caller them in a Jamaica and the world where I call Mutabaruka program, no say Mutabaruka cutting the edge and Mutabaruka stepping the race at the art of war is not a calling program radio show. It is not that, you know, brother. Not necessarily a calling program, you know. Muta program is an educated program for the entire human race. Same callers, so no don't feel like it's a calling show program, brother and sisters. Now listen to me. The only reason why Mutabaruka open the phone line to take call is to hear the poor suffering people point of view, or to hear if anybody can give him some information of some breaking good news or even bad news. But it's a knowledgeable show. So all of the caller them will line up the call now and tomorrow. Remember the Mutabaruka 2 program them is not a call show program. All right. Now I get to my point now. And say this is testing the intelligence of Mandingo in England. No, Mandingo, I working, I Sabato to test the intelligence by saying this. And listen, I'm very intelligent, you know, brother, with intelligence, you know. I working from Jamaica test Mandingo intelligence in England by saying this. You see, you Mandingo, I know, say, you is a man of very, you have enough education in you. Seeing, brother, you know enough things, you do your research on nothing. But what I speculate about the Mandingo is that you have so much information that when you call Mutabaruka program, I don't know if you're strategically doing this in a Mandingo, but you're supplying Muta with enough good information, you know, not get me wrong. But the most important information and news people. You're not giving that.
Before we get into the video, my people, you ever think about having your own pharmacy in your backyard? Yeah, man, your own natural pharmacy. Then check out today's sponsors, my people. Medicinal Garden Kit. Now, this one will provide you with 10 different powerful herbs that you can plant right in your backyard, my people. And you don't need a lot of space. You just need a little place, my people, for just shove these seeds into the earth and let them grow. In no time, you have some powerful herbs that you can use to empower the health, my people. Remember, your health is your responsible. It's super important to have these things in your backyard, just in case any health crisis attack you, my people. You can run in your backyard and you can put on some tea and you can knock with that quick, my people. Remember, herb is the healing of the nation. So, my people, check out the link in the description for more information about this, where they'll be breaking down all the benefits of these 10 powerful herbal plants that you can have in your backyard. Check it out, my people.
The herbs are for the healing of the nation.